Hi, I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design, and today I'm back up in the studio. Now, for you that don't understand the studio, this is the room I originally built onto my house just to shoot videos in, and I've shot probably 2,000 videos in this room, so that's the reason why we call it the studio. It's also turned into, was my computer room, which it isn't anymore, and electronics rooms, bedroom, it's a whole bunch of things, but this corner over here is the studio. Okay, I want to start, for grins and giggles, for lack of anything else, I want to start a series that I'll do every now and then called the Geriatric Backpacker. I think it's appropriate considering I'm 62 and not in that good a shape. Okay, today I want to talk about this stuff in front of me. Now, when you're out backpacking and you're old, or you're not young, we'll put it that way, you're not going to put on 1,000,000 miles a day and set all kinds of crazy goals. I think you'll be a lot happier if when you go backpacking you just kind of move along at your own pace, stop whenever you want to, and at the end of the day, wherever you are, that's where you're going to camp for the night. Works pretty well for me, although I have to admit, I almost always make it to the nearest shelter. Now, if you get to the shelter early in the day, rather than trying to make it another 5 miles to the next shelter, just stay at that shelter. You know, take a little time. Now, if you do get there a little early and you're near, I wouldn't say a spring, but a water source like a stream or a pond, that's where this all comes in. Now, what I've got here is I've got a cup to scoop water up and like rinse the shampoo out of your hair, and a little poofy for scrubbing yourself. Now for soap, this is my 2 cents, and that and 25 cents will get you a lukewarm cup of coffee. But anyway, I've used camp soap, and it's a lot friendlier to the environment. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. You can't really get clean with it because it doesn't have anything in it to remove the dirt. It's not really anything you want to try to wash your hair with. It's really just kind of a green, slimy stuff. Just not very good stuff. Okay, if you're only going to be at a stream once every couple of years, and I don't see a lot of people doing this, so I don't think it was going to be a big problem about messing up the environment and creating a big brown area where you do this. I just use regular shampoo. Now, to shampoo for my hair takes about 4 drops, and then another 6 or 7 drops on this will give you a nice lather. You can actually get clean. You know, I try to find a rock somewhere where the water's maybe knee deep, and set on a rock where I can set down and set my stuff, and wear just a pair of synthetic shorts or whatever. Keep yourself covered up in case somebody happens to show up right in the middle of this. And do a complete wash my feet, everything. Shampoo my hair. While I'm right there, I may even brush my teeth. And, you know, wash your face, everything. And when you get done, check yourself all over for ticks and poison ivy and all that stuff. If you do have poison ivy, I carry a little tube of steroid cream to treat poison ivy. If you treat it early in the stage, it works very well. You know, in like a couple of days, it'll be completely gone. On the other hand, if you don't, it'll spread, and it'll turn your hiking trip from a really nice adventure into basically a nightmare, especially if you get it on your sleeping bag and it's in your clothes and gets back on. It's just nasty. So this is a fairly important thing. I also carry 2 ounces of a good quality hand lotion, just to put on those dry spots and maybe on a little bit of sunburn, kind of soothe things a little bit. Put it on your hands get all dried out, wash your hands good, put some on, keep them soft and pliable. And when I get all done, I towel off with a ShamWow type camp towel. It's a rayon towel, I believe. This will wring right out and dry out very quickly and doesn't really weigh anything. And this takes a little room up in your pack, and I haven't weighed it, but I think it probably weighs less than a pound. but will make your backpacking trip much, much more enjoyable. If you're fortunate enough to get to a place where you can do this in the afternoon, when you climb into your sleeping bag in the evening after having a good meal, good hot meal, it'll be a lot nicer in the sleeping bag rather than climbing in all muddy and sweaty. And that's just, that's the way I do it. Now, if you're a real young buck, I've seen these guys hike 15, 20 miles in a day, show up at the shelter at 9 or 10 o'clock, throw down their sleeping bag, and when I get up in the morning, they're gone. They get out of there by 5 o'clock, 4:30, right back out on the trail. They don't even cook anything. They just eat trail mix and power bars and stuff like that, peanut butter. You know, if you want to go that way, that's fine. But when you get to be my age, I'd like to think you get a little older and a little wiser and probably a little more frail, so you have to take a little better care of yourself. And believe me, a good bath, wash your hair, brush your teeth, you'll enjoy the hiking trip much more. And instead of putting a target out at 10 miles a day, do 4 or 5 miles a day and things will go a lot better too, especially at my age of 62. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to hike. My legs are getting old. I've got some issues with them, but between Aleve and taking care of them, I think I'm going to get another year out of them okay. So, there was only one order today. It was a mini atomic cook kit. I went out, I actually started fire up, warmed it up out there. I do that every day, whether I build or not. And I built up that cook kit, had to make a lid and pot stand, and brought it in, and Beth packaged it up, put it in the mailbox, and it went right out. So all the orders up to about 8 or 9 o'clock this morning are all gone. And I noticed that some more orders have come in, and those will go out Monday. So that's my 2 cents. I'm Tinny from Mini Bull Design. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have some fun today and try to have a really great day. Bye-bye.